Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is my hope that you are fine wherever you are. Kama hii ni mara yako ya kwanza kutazama channel hii, this is Rashis Kaiman, the tallest man in Black Africa. If you have not subscribed, take a minute, hit the red button and subscribe. For our viewers, we remain very, very grateful. Comment on this video, like this video, and even share the video. Kenyan history is raced with assassinations. You cannot write the Kenyan history without talking about the assassination of J.M. Kariuki. You cannot talk about the assassination of Aoko. You cannot talk about others like, you cannot ignore people like Pio Gama Pinto and many others who were murdered in cold blood. Others were like people like Bai and even Mosado. Mosado was killed at a time like this, and may his soul rest in eternal peace. Kenyans, we are at a very delicate situation in this country. Tuko katika hali ambapo viongozi wanaweza kufanya chochote. Kenyan politicians are very, very dangerous. They are very dangerous animals. They can do anything to win these elections. If you look at William Samoei Ruto, I've always opined in this channel that this election to him is a matter of life and death. Ladies and gentlemen, you remember on the last Friday of July, William Samoei Ruto warned Uhuru Kenyatta not to kill his children. He went ahead and said that Uhuru was having night meetings. He went further and said that Uhuru Kenyatta has been threatening him. And Gachagua responded and has been repeating the same story, lamenting day in, day out. These are very serious allegations. These are very, very dangerous allegations. Now, they should be taken with the seriousness that they deserve. The NIS should swing in action and get the information, all the details, all the information, kwa sababu hayo sio mambo ya kutajwa hadharani bila kujua vile ambavyo mtu anasema. You must have the facts with you. On Sunday, that is yesterday, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta responded and he candidly said that wamemtukana miaka mitatu, karibu miaka mitatu, na hawajahi hata kumnyoshea mmoja wao kidole. Amesema, na sijawahi kuwatukana mimi, sijawahi kuwafanya chochote, msiseme kwamba naweza kuwadhuru wakati kama huu ambapo mamlaka yangu yanaisha, hatamu zangu zinaisha. Uongozi wangu umefika kileleni. So you have to be prepared to campaign peacefully. Ushinde au ushidwe, kwa sababu asiyekubali kushidwa sio mshidani. Then there are some things that we have noted in the campaign trail that the Mount Kenya guys, the Mount Kenya kingpin, or the pointmen, call it the pointmen in Kenya Kwanza, people like Dede Nyoro, people like Rigathi Gachagua, people like Kimani Ichung'wah, a person like Alice Wahome, and others, and even Moses Kuria, have their security details upgraded. The government has increased the security of these guys. Even people like Musalia Mudavadi and Wetangula, utapata kwamba ulinzi wao umeongezwa. And then the question that you as a voter, especially when you are a political analyst like me, you ask so many questions. What could be cooking? And why scale up the security of these guys at this time? We know very well that the running mates and the candidates are very, very important, because even in case should any one of them dies at this time, the election has to be postponed. But Ruto is a very dangerous person. Ruto can do anything to win these elections. Ruto is one person who can do all that can be done in hell to ensure that he has won these elections. Now, have you ever imagined what would happen in Mount Kenya? Say, for example, tuseme mtu kama Moses Kuria amepotea ama Dedi Nyoro amepotea na asijulikane ako wapi. The politicians can even hide them. Or suppose such guys are assassinated. Because politicians have said are capable of doing anything. And what would happen is that Ruto would get massive votes in the mountain, or say Western. If it happened to Musalia Mudavadi, I think the Luhya nation would vote to a man, to William Samoei Ruto. So these allegations should be taken very, very seriously. And I think the NIS guys must be having something. I don't have anything, but when I look at the situation, they must be having something under their sleeves, kwa sababu ukiangalia utaona kwamba nothing happens because of coincidences in politics. Kila kitu kinatokea kwa sababu kuna mikakati, kuna kuna jambo ambalo linataka kutimizwa. The upscaling of these security guys tell us a story behind a story. And again, when I look at William Samoei Ruto, this anger that he has been having, talking about death, it's meant to achieve certain objectives. And these objectives are sympathy votes from the Gema Nation, na anajua ya kwamba ikiwa hivyo ndivyo jambo ambalo linaweza kutokea, basi watu wanaweza kumpigia kura kwa wingi. Kile ambacho tunakiona ni kwamba when J.M. Kariuki was assassinated, the Gema Nation was wild. They were mad. They were very bitter with the Kenyatta Senior. And I think for the first time, the late Moi Kibaki showed his anger in public, and he condemned the death of J.M. Kariuki. So, when Ruto start uttering such dangerous words, and you see, if a politician is murdered in cold blood, basi kunaweza kuwa na mtafaruku mkali sana wakati kama huu. Na ni wakati ambapo the government should do everything possible to ensure that all these guys are safe, all these guys are secure. And I want to commend the government for moving in very fast and giving these guys total or maximum security, such that nothing is going to happen to them, nothing can happen to them, so that we can have peaceful elections. So if you are there and you have been planning anything, maybe to have these guys, I think umechelewa, kwa sababu the government is on red alert. Nothing can happen without the government knowing. Especially at this time, kwa sababu tunajua kwamba uchaguzi huu ni muhimu sana. And it is dawning on William Samoei Ruto. And I would beg to say that I don't intend in any way to hurt Ruto supporters. But the facts are he is losing these elections, and that is why you find him very much angry, very, very bitter with Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta si ambaye atachagua Raila Amolo Odinga. Ni watu wanamchagua Raila. Na kile ambacho kipo ni kwamba uchuguzi wote umeonyesha kwamba Baba is winning the elections and Kenya Kwanza is losing. So again, maybe William Samoei Ruto could be looking at the situation na anaona kwamba the mountain is drifting towards the lake. Na it is moving with an alarming speed. Ni jambo ambalo linaweza kumchogonoa mawazo, ni jambo ambalo linaweza kumfanya aanze kujikuna kitovu au mokonyo, kwa sababu kile kipo ni ukweli. Unajua, you cannot run away from the truth. You cannot run away from the fact, and you cannot change an idea whose times has come. And there's nothing you can do. You can defeat an army. An army can be defeated, but not an idea whose time has come. So the idea at the moment is Baba's presidency. Now this is something that is going to give Ruto sleepless nights. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. I would urge the politicians not to do any monkey business at this time, because we need peace. We need to continue enjoying the peace and tranquility. Kenya is a peaceful country. Elections is not a matter of life and death. We shall continue with our life even after the elections, even after Ruto wins, or even after Raila wins. We are going to continue with our life. And nobody is going to give you money. Nobody is going to give you fish. You have to go to the lake and start fishing. You have to continue with your work, to work and and your daily bread. So, and I think the politicians here, they should be urged to stop inciting the public, and they should stop uttering such words, especially when you find somebody like Ruto talking about death at this time. It is uncalled for. It is very, very unfortunate that it has to end this way between the first in command and the second in command. It is very, very unfortunate that Ruto has no respect for anybody. Ruto has no respect for the boss. Ruto has no respect for the Gema nation, as you can see now. Ruto has no respect for Raila Amolo Odinga. Ruto does not listen to anybody. He listens to himself. And if you can threaten the president at this time, if you can be able to tell what is saying now, you can be able kama anaweza kumwambia Uhuru Kenyatta vile ambavyo anamwambia, seuze wewe mwanadamu, seuze wewe mwanagema. Kifo Mwana Sokoi need to tone down his anger. He need to tone down because Kenyans are bigger than him. The country is bigger than him. This is your host, Gashis Kaiman, the tallest man in Black Africa. Prepare your ID because wakati ni sasa hivi, ni wakati wa kuchaguana, because next week we will be going to the elections and we must have a peaceful election. Pray for this great nation and have a blessed week ahead. Bye-bye.